Now, y'all, the last time I was in the forest, it was dark and I was running, but you know what? If Molly Sterling was there on her piano with her cellists and her drummers, I would stay in the forest all night long. This was fantastic. I was really bored by this at the Irish National Selection, but it keeps growing and growing in my estimation. And when I saw it this morning, my jaw dropped. I could feel the dirt on the floor. This just looks gorgeous. You know, she's in nature. It gives the song a really spiritual quality. Her vocals were on point. She's obviously very nervous, but I think that's going to lessen and lessen as time moves on. I'm having a really good feeling about this. This could be in the final.
I think this is another case of where the Late Late Show does not work or the Late Show, whatever it's called, does not work as an Irish national final, because that studio setting, you can't tell what they're going to do on stage, and that was brilliant. That backdrop, probably one of the most stunning we've seen, I'd say. Up there with Boggy and Nina, I'd say. Really good vocals. She was nervous and she wasn't getting the camera angles, but again, we aren't seeing all the camera angles, and she's probably going to get better. I just worry that she'll be fine during the rehearsals, then she might get a bit nervous again when it gets to being on live, but really good.
Outdoor jungle piano realness.
Like, I'm pleasantly surprised, because for the last few years Ireland have either gone completely crazy with the LED like we saw last year, or they get this army of backing vocalists who screech, and they seem to have gotten all that perfectly. The band looked modern and in place. It wasn't like Russia yesterday, who looked like they were a throwback to the 80s. Molly was nervous, but that will go. She was, even during the first run through, she was getting more confident. She was missing some of her camera angles. Hopefully she'll get those. The only thing was, you mentioned Boggy. Boggy, when she sang yesterday, I got goosebumps. There wasn't really a wow factor or a hush. So maybe that might come, but it's not quite there yet.
It will come. She wasn't wearing makeup today. I think that she's holding back. She's saving a bit. She looks quite cool, though. The black leather, the lace underneath the leather. She's trying to make herself a bit hipper and more edgy, less demure. I guess demure worked for the Irish audience, but she knows that for Europe she needs to be a bit cooler.
It's a beautiful song as well at the end of the day, and for a 17-year-old girl, she performs it so well. Like, she's got that kind of tone in her voice that does move you, not as much as Boggy. But at the end of the day, this is a different semi-final for her. Where before I was like, oh, you know, it's a nice song, I'm just sorry that she's not going to qualify. Now I think, oh, actually,
you know what? There's a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow, and it's called the grand final. Welcome, Molly.